Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for talking to the Economic Times. Ma'am, we can see that there was a very ambitious Invest Rajasthan event happened uh, a few months ago, and a lot of MOUs and LOIs were signed. I want to know from you that what was the success of those MOUs, of those investment declarations? So, can you evaluate the success of Invest Rajasthan?
See, we, as a run up to this event, we signed MOUs and LOIs, which were 4,195 to be very precise. And these were across various sectors. And the event was held in October 22. Thereafter, we have been following up these MOUs and LOIs both with the investors as well as with the departments where they are seeking various types of clearances, land allotments, land conversions. And today I'm very happy to share with you that 51% of our MOUs and LOIs have actually fructified. They are either in the category of implemented or under implementation. So the work on ground has started.
So,
And this is a very, very high percentage of conversion. About 100 odd MOUs are still in the process where they are being pursued either by the investors or they are at various stages of clearance from the departments. And we are very hopeful that this 51% that we have reached, we will be able to cross maybe 53, 54% very soon.
I think that is a very good number. And if we see the track record of investment summits across the country, they are not very famous for success at this level. So just tell us that what added on to this to your efforts. What were the factors which made these successful things happen?
See, first of all, I think we were very careful while we were signing the MOUs. So, MOUs were signed with investors who had very concrete plans and whose land was either identified or tied up in some way or the other. And the other category was LOIs, where there was strong intention, but the land part was not so finalized. So, so there was a kind of a filter in that sense to evaluate the seriousness of the investor. That helped us a lot. And the second thing was this very strong follow up. So, follow up both with the investors and with the departments. So, we had every month we have this review meetings of the MOUs and LOIs, and we have held several VCs with the district collectors for land allotment, with the departments for various types of clearances. We have this one-stop shop where representatives of 14 departments physically sit in the Bureau of Investment Promotion twice a week. So the presence of these nodal officers from 14 departments has also helped us push these investment proposals. So overall, to sum it up, I can say that very strong follow-up is the main reason behind the success of the summit and the MOU LOI.
Okay. We also know that you have come up with Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme of 2022. I want to know from you that there was RIPS 2019 also. So, what has been added in RIPS 2022 and how will it better help the investors or industry stakeholders in the state of Rajasthan?
See, you are right. Generally, the investment promotion schemes are introduced after an interval of 4 to 5 years. So we had RIPS 2010, then we had RIPS 2014, then in 19, and then suddenly after a short span of 3 years, we came up with another investment promotion scheme. And the reason was very clear because there were several changes at the macro level which were happening, and we wanted to incorporate those changes in our new investment policy. Uh, First of all, Government of India had come out with the PLI scheme. So we thought that we should have a similar scheme in the state investment policy also. So we have added that element. And apart from that, there were certain sectors who were not able to benefit from the earlier investment promotion schemes because they did not have substantial sales within the state. So the earlier schemes were largely around SGST reimbursement. But in the present scheme, we have tried to give them options of capital subsidy and turnover linked incentives. So even those sectors where the sales are largely outside the state, they can benefit from the new policy. So, or there were certain sectors which had an inverted duty structure, so they also could not benefit from the earlier policy. So, all this has been, taken care of in the new scheme, and we have cleared more than 2,000 entitlement certificates
Okay.
under the new scheme, and every day we are getting new proposals under the uh, new
Okay.
scheme. So the response is very encouraging.
As you are saying that there is a very good response from investors and industry stakeholders, I want to know from you that which are the major sectors where you see good response and good surge of investors?
See, the response is from almost all sectors. So we have textiles, glass, cement, auto and EV. Then, I mean, across all manufacturing sectors, there has been a very good response, and I'm quite hopeful that in the next few months we will be able to crack more investments.
That's really good. What are you doing to ensure ease of doing business in your state? I was seeing a news where you're organizing workshops for the same to uh, ensure ease for investors in the state. So, and there are various options of using technology also, like single window clearance and all these things. So please throw some light on your efforts for ensuring ease of doing business in the state.
See, for ease of doing business, we are taking action at multiple levels. As I mentioned earlier, we have this one stop shop, which is an upgraded version of the single window, where 14 departments are coming in the and sitting in the Bureau of Investment Promotion and trying to resolve pending cases. We have the Rajnivesh portal, where all investors who have investment plans of more than 10 crores, they can apply online, and all their clearances end to end are done online. So all the departments are also connected. This has helped us a lot. Uh, then, apart from that, one major initiative which Rajasthan has taken is, exempting all MSMEs from inspections and approvals for a period of 5 years. So, until very recently, it was for a period of 3 years, but the response was very encouraging, and now we have extended it to 5 years. This also has resulted in a lot of ease of doing business for the MSME sector. Then you're aware that Government of India has taken this BRAP program where they're focusing on ease of doing business. So we are following all those parameters, and we are also trying to go a little beyond that. Some of the things which have not been undertaken through BRAP, for example, there is an issue regarding fire NOCs, and we are trying to go a little beyond BRAP and ease out approvals for our industries.
Okay, you spoke about MSMEs, you're supporting MSMEs. We all understand that MSMEs are a backbone of any industrial infrastructure of any state. So, what importance do you see of MSMEs, and what all you are doing for that?
See, MSMEs are very important for any economy because they contribute hugely to the state domestic product and the national domestic product, and they contribute substantially to employment generation. So that is why MSMEs are extremely important, and state government has taken uh, various initiatives to promote MSMEs in Rajasthan. Uh, Most of them face a problem of credit, because for them credit is very very crucial. They do not have deep pockets. So state government came up with a scheme called Mukhyamantri Laghu Protsahan Yojana, where we give interest subsidy. It ranges from 5 to 8%, which means that the um, small investor is able to get loan from the bank at just 1 or 2%, because rest of it is covered by the state government. So far we have cleared about 25,000 such cases, and the state has distributed about 200 crores as interest subsidy. This scheme has become very very popular, and it has helped a lot of MSMEs to come up with new projects. Um, this is one initiative. Uh, then this exempting them for 5 years from all approvals and inspections, that initiative has been taken. Then MSMEs also face a lot of problem in realizing payments, either from the public sector or from private sector enterprises. They supply to various public sector enterprises as well as to private enterprises, and their payments get stuck, which disturbs their whole cycle. So, Government of India had set up these MSME facilitation councils. This act was enacted in 2006, and in Rajasthan we have increased the number of councils. Earlier it was 10, now we have 14 councils in place, and uh, last year we were able to clear about 1,000 such cases. So there is a strong emphasis on clearing the cases which are registered in the MSME Facilitation Council, and especially the old cases, so that their payments get realized.
Okay. Recently, ma'am, you have also taken responsibility of mines and petroleum sector in the state. I want to understand from you that what new things we can expect in the mines and mineral sector in the state of Rajasthan.
See, for Rajasthan, mines and minerals sector is a very important sector. Again, from two viewpoints. One, it is a major source of revenue for the state, and secondly, it also generates lot of employment. And Rajasthan is very very rich in minerals. We have base metals like lead, zinc, copper, and we have dimensional stones. It's a very rich state, and very crucial for the overall growth of the state. Um, the revenue from this sector has been growing substantially in the last 2 3 years. Every year it is increasing by about 1,000 crores, and last year we clocked about 7,500 crores, and for the current year the target is again 1,000 crores plus. So the department is trying to unlock the potential of minerals which are still uh, not being mined. So we are opening up new blocks and putting them to auction, so that we get more revenue, and subsequently people get more employment.
That's great to know that mining is adding a lot of revenue to the state and generating employment in the state. Another part of petroleum I would like to ask you about. We all know about the refinery and the work is going on with full flow. Recently, CM had announced that the commercial projects can start after a year or so. I want to understand from you what is the status of refinery, and additionally the Rajasthan Petro Zone that you are developing there. Just throw some light on that, please.
So The refinery is the dream project of Honorable Chief Minister, and he has been personally monitoring it. Uh, it's now uh, at a very advanced stage. About 64% physical construction is complete. Honorable CM just and the entire team, including me, we just visited refinery last week, and it's something um, really overwhelming to see such a big project coming up in a desert district where there was nothing at one point of time. So the physical construction and the commercial production of the refinery uh, the, that is going on. The construction part will get completed by April 2024, and the commercial production will start uh, maybe 6 months from then. So within 2024, I think the commercial production will also start. It is now on track, and everything seems under control. The state is also developing a petro zone near the refinery to attract chemical based industries, chemicals and plastics. Uh, Recently, Government of India has also come up with a new scheme. It's still at draft stage. It's called the Chemical Hub Scheme, and the state government has conveyed its acceptance of the scheme. So we are hoping that in times to come we will have a very vibrant chemical hub near the refinery
So you see
area.
the petrochemical can change the picture of industrial.
Yes, certainly, certainly, it will change the whole scenario. I mean, the western part of Rajasthan, which uh, had only handicrafts and tourism, will now see unprecedented growth with the coming of two things. One is the refinery, and the other is the DMIC second node, which is near Jodhpur at Rohat Pali. So I think these two factors will contribute hugely to the industrial growth in Western Rajasthan in times to come. And just as we had Bhiwadi and Nimrana in the NCR region, uh, which were very vibrant industrial areas. I think in another 10-15 areas it will be this Pachpadra and Rohat Pali area. This will be the Bhiwadi of Western Rajasthan.
Yes, and definitely. And finally, what message you want to convey to the industry stakeholders, investors for opportunities in the state of Rajasthan?
I would just like to say that Rajasthan offers opportunities across various sectors, both manufacturing and services, and the state has very good policy framework in across all sectors, very peaceful industrial relations. There is no labor unrest. The law and order position is also very good. We have skilled manpower. The number of chartered accountants coming from Rajasthan is the highest in the country. We have institutions like BITS Pilani, IIT, IIM, AIMS. So we can cater to any kind of skill requirement that the industry may have. And the government intent is very clear. With very progressive and flexible policies like RIPS 22, we are eager to welcome industries and handhold them and support them in setting up their establishments.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We wish you the best, and we hope that under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister of the state and with the able work of Minister and you and all the department, the state gets better and better in terms of industrial development. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you.